Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
And today I have a beer review for you from DogFish Head. This is 90 Minute IPA.
Yes, so the reason they call it 90 minute is they actually do the boil for 90 minutes and they add hops throughout the process. What's interesting about this beer, too, is not just the 90 minutes, but it's also 9% and 90 IBUs.
Right.
So very interesting that they all align like that, but, we'll see what happens.
Right. So if we go with the color of the head, I would say off-white. It's not white.
Yeah.
All small bubbles. There are a couple medium bubbles in there. About a half a finger of head. What would you call that?
It's like an
Orange?
orange, yeah.
Yeah. Orange color, but I can see if you used a lot of 2-row or something like that and you boiled it for 90 minutes that it would change color.
You're going to get a darker color.
Right. So what about the smell? There's lots of bubbles.
Oh,
I've been burping. And just so you know...
That's how you judge the bubbles? You're like, am I burping?
Yeah. No, this was in our 2017 beer bracket.
Yes.
And it did lose, not saying it's a bad beer,
It's a
but
very good beer.
yeah, it did lose in our opinion. That's why our glasses aren't filled and we didn't open it. And
Right. But it hasn't been open for a long time.
10 minutes.
If that.
So let's get on to the smell. To me, I'm getting malt.
I am too.
And I think it's because
slight
it's
pine.
9%, so they're covering up the alcohol with the malt.
Yeah. And there's a little bit of citrus, piney.
Yeah.
There's hop.
Yeah.
There's somewhere in there is hop, but it's not very powerful.
Right. It's more, if you like hopped beers, this might not be for you because it's malt.
Yeah, it is. It smells good, though.
Yeah. No, yeah, don't get me
Give it a
wrong.
taste.
To me, the body is medium to heavy. Like, that malt from the 90-minute boil has thickened that beer up.
Yes. And it's not a bad thing.
Right.
Also, on top of that, I think there's a little, not much, but a little sweetness to it.
Yep.
And the hop balance is great. I think what I really think about this beer is it's probably one of the most balanced beers that I've had in a long time. Where they take the malt, they take the sweetness, and they take the hop, and it's level across. It's not we're a malt heavy, we're a sweet heavy, we're hop heavy. It's in between. It's a balance of all.
Okay. What would you give this beer out of 5?
You may not agree with me, but I'm going to go with 4.
Yeah.
I think it's so balanced that I would drink this all the time.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree with you.
Here we go.
Because I'm going with a 3.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
Because I don't like that malt covering up the ABV.
Okay.
So in my eyes, to get this to a 9%, they did use a lot of grain, and that malt is covering up that ABV. I would rather see a lower malt bill and candy sugar or something to bring out that sweetness to up it to 9%.
But I guess the question then would be, would you rather taste the alcohol or have it be hidden by grain?
I would rather it be hidden because I think the hops would come out more. Because in this, to me, you're getting more of a malt bomb with citrus pine in the back. And I don't like that.
I think, to me, and I could be wrong here.
You are.
Thanks. But beer advocate will say I'm right.
Because it's 9%.
To me, and that's what I think is the
Yeah.
magic of it. Because to me, it doesn't taste like a 9% beer.
No, because of the malt.
Right, and I think that's what makes it even better is that, to me, it's a little malt forward for an IPA. You're absolutely right. But the balance in what they've done,
Right.
even if they didn't call it an IPA or 90 minute IPA, they could call it something else. I think this is a very balanced beer.
Right.
In the fact that you can drink a couple of them and not even realize that, holy
Until you
crap,
get
I
up.
just drank, 2 9% beers.
Right. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I think it is a balanced beer, but I do not like that malt covering up the ABV. So that's why I'm giving it a 3, is I would rather see the hop bill lowered and candy sugar or something dextrose.
Up.
Yep, added to bring that up so the characteristics of the hops came through more.
Okay.
Because to me, and I'm not saying this is true, any home brewer could make this.
Yeah, and I agree
Malt
with you a little
heavy,
bit.
it doesn't really matter about the IBUs. Are you getting any bitterness in the back? No.
No. And I think that's where they kind of screwed up a little bit calling it a 90-minute IPA, because you're right. It's not a hop-forward beer.
Right.
It's an... I don't even want to call it an amber, but it's an amber...
It's
high amber ale with malt.
Right.
And hops. And you're right. It's not an IPA per se.
But you're still giving it a 4.
I am, because I think...
No, I could drink... Now,
take
don't
the
get me
label
wrong.
off, I think it's a great beer.
I could drink it, but for IPA, once I drank that malt...
It's too much.
It's too much. I don't know why I do not like that much malt in my beers.
Sure. Well, we can settle at 3.5.
Yep.
I think it's a great beer. You think it's an okay beer.
Yep.
Go out and try it,
Yep.
and let us know what you think.
Yeah. Yep. So that'll wrap up our review of DogFish 90-minute IPA. Until next time, I'm Brad.
I'm Steve.
Happy brewing.
See you next time.
Thank you for watching this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave me a comment down below to tell me what you thought about this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and share, and hit that bell so you know when new videos are coming out. You can check out these videos over here. Also, head over to 31stbrewing.com for everything beer and home brewing related.